let's look at the upper primary. With the learning objectives here, this is, as you can see, a more of a step-up approach where we're sequencing the processes that actually enable the older students to plan, prepare and store the food. In addition, it features to the lower primary lesson plans. It includes ideas for formative and summative assessment. So we can actually embed some of those assessment ideas that are prescribed in the AusVELS and the Australian curriculum, and just, I guess, improves the meatiness of our project. So it's not just simply the delivery of the lesson, we're actually using some form of assessment, and this of course can be in a more objective way of learning outcomes and establishing evaluation of the project. It's also designed to accommodate differentiated learning styles, such as individual student aptitude for challenged and also gifted and talented students, and also scope for digital learning. Many schools incorporate iPads, so I can see that there are lots of opportunities to have iMovies and so on. Often, of course, that will depend on your own timing and opportunities to maybe even have some cross-curriculum opportunities, particularly if ICT is big in your school. This is a great vehicle for actually ticking boxes, not just for ICT, but also intercultural understanding, even opportunities for Indigenous, with looking at maybe some opportunities for native plants and what have you, Indigenous greens, etc. So there's a scope for all of those general capabilities that need to be accommodated in the Australian curriculum as well. Okay, so I just really want to say, you know your students, and you know you can have a look at the activities and say, yes, that activity is going to work really well with the students in my class. Oh, that activity is not going to be so good, I won't have the time to do that, I don't have the access to a school canteen or necessarily a staff kitchen, so you might do away with that altogether. You might have a school barbecue, or you might have a courtyard, so just think maybe a little bit of the possibilities and outside the square. You might have a park attached to your school where you could actually have a picnic. And take the opportunity, particularly before we move into the colder months of the year. So think about your community resources as well. This is a great way to engage members of the community, not just our parent community, but our community. So getting the community involved with the activities as well. Even looking at your local greengrocery and taking kids on excursions. This is a great way to engage our students, but also looking at a hierarchical approach to increasing the awareness of the Lunchbox Blitz program into your local communities. Okay, so choose activities that match the level of interest of students. Choose lower ordered and higher ordered activities so that we can increase the, I guess, the rigour of what we're doing. So I've tried to accommodate, starting off with lower ordered activities, and then once those rudiments and foundational outcomes have been established, then you can go on to the bigger picture and higher ordered activities to provide breadth and depth of the activities. But certainly what I would like to say is, choose activities and assessment that match with you, that match your own interest as teachers, and appeal to you. And the elaborations are merely descriptors, they're not prescriptors, and just suggestions of only ideas, as opposed to the content descriptors, which are the prescribed, what we need to cover.